check out the film called A Scanner Darkly, starring Keanu Reeves, Robert Downey Jr., Woody Harrelson, Rory Cochrane, and Winona Ryder. This guy was being Keanu Reeves in the story, not for spoilers, but he was scanning things darkly, which is to mean to perceive things incorrectly on 3 levels. That's why the title is set up like a pyramid to represent the dark side of the moon, the occult message behind the movie. He's taking something called Substance D. That's the new drug. It's a red pill that they're all taking. Now he's supposed to be an undercover cop, wears a scramble suit. So already him being a working man, his disguise, the front that he uses in his undercover work is that he's a tire handyman, like a used tire handyman, like works in a tire bay. So there's one level of deception, that he's holding a job to protect the false identity. That's one layer. Then on the other layer, he's the cop. So he's deceiving his friends because he's an undercover cop. That's deception level 2. Deception level 3, you don't find out until later, after he's already hooked on Substance D and begins to break. That's when you find out that it was all set up for him to be broken so that he could be sent into the farms to get into headquarters where the company who's growing Substance D is located. And they were hoping that he would snap back into agent mode and take reconnaissance once he's on their turf. And you hear the guy toward the end where Winona Ryder reveals her identity as an agent. There's another agent talking about how he tried to get in, and people have attempted to burn out to actually really, they have fake agents around him too that was planted. So Winona was a plant, and she was supposed to be Keanu Reeves' girlfriend. Now they're both undercover cops, both working with the DEA, both using scramble suits, and they're both supposedly drug addicts hanging together in the same social circle. This is the dichotomy of A Scanner Darkly. Richard Linklater blending the mix of the real and the unreal, mixing the hero and the villain, and putting them in the same skin. Because the cops were really after Robert Downey Jr. His character in the role, Burris, his character in the movie, is who they were after. And so Keanu Reeves was like a mole they were using. And of course, he wasn't supposed to take the substance, but they used that to their advantage to see if they could get him in on the inside, all the way on the inside, to try to shut that thing down. So there's different layers of deception, and you never know on how many tiers you could be an agent. What you think is free will, it can very well be a free decision of yours, but the decision ultimately is not free in terms of the constraints of who it affects. Super T Sigma, Sigma Programming. Stay motivated and self-regulated. Peace.